What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about Eric Holder's shitty cuz sentenced to 60 years in prison for the murder of Nipsey Hussle. So it's finally coming to an end, man. It's finally coming to the close. The prophet Nipsey Hussle. I always say, if you just anybody that's really in tune, anybody that's really in tune knows that Nipsey Hussle was a great prophet. He definitely a prophet, just like Moses, just like Malcolm X, just like Martin Luther King. All the great prophets that have come along in our day, Nip is right up there with all of them. A top tier prophet. I've said it many a times. He took the prophet path, which all prophets take, you know what I mean, that typically leads to an untimely demise. Yahshua, I mean, that's just what it is. So, you know, shitty cuz Eric Holder took on the Judas role. You know what I mean? He took on he was on the negative side of the energy spectrum, and he took the Judas role. So, you know, he was sentenced today, 60 years in prison. I believe that's 60 to life, or is it 60 on top of the life sentence? So either or, I mean, that's pretty much where he gonna be. And hey, I hope he looking forward to jail, because it's gonna be definitely rough in there, considering that you are the murderer of the late great Nipsey Hussle, the great prophet Nipsey Hussle. I think the judge was definitely being slick, you know what I'm saying, and being funny. I don't think that was like a divine intervention situation. I think the judge was just being funny. Like, you know what? Since you rolled in 60s, we gonna sentence your ass to 60 years. You know, with incarceration, they do funny stuff to, you know, black folks when they sentence them all the time. But in this particular situation, it was justified, and I think everybody is excited that this man got 60 years. So he deserved that. The great prophet Nip was literally doing everything for his community, building up his community, promoting, buying, and preserving your neighborhood and building up your neighborhood. Literally putting STEM programs in the hood, which is unheard of. Science, technology, and mathematics. He was doing everything that he possibly could to help build this community, and he was taken out, you know what I'm saying, by a jealous, envious, hateful human being. You know, you always know when that hate is there, like Boosie say, hypnotized with hatred. And I just wish Nip would have paid attention to the signs, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying? I definitely hate that he, you know, left this realm, but his energy's still here. And even upon his transition, like, his legacy is impacted so many people. How many people do you hear say, oh man, I did this because of Nipsey, or this started because of Nipsey? So I hate when people say, like, oh, I didn't even know who Nip was till he died. Okay, well, that was a part of his God-given path, his legacy, his God-given path and his legacy. When he transitioned, how many people adjusted their path and started to go a different path because they said, Nipsey influenced me to do that? I don't even know how many people then said that. So that just means that, you know, that was your legacy. That was a part of what was, you know, what was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Me included, one of them. I got a Nipsey Hussle tattoo on my stomach. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been a Nip. I've been messing with Nip. I've been a Nip fan since Bullets Ain't Got No Name. Like, I've been a Nip since Hustle in the House. Since Hustle in the House, I've been messing with Nip. Literally been a part of the whole journey. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely miss Nip. But, you know, Eric Holder got 60 years, and that's what he deserved. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm sure a lot of he gonna be, like I said in prior videos, he gonna be getting punched on, beat on, stabbed on. They gonna be spitting in his food. It's gonna be a lot of rough circumstances in regards to his, you know, him in the penitentiary. So it is what it is, man.